If you guys don't know me at all, I'm Karen and I am a traditional artist, previously a fine arts student. I've been doing art and painting for a little more than 6 years, mainly using acrylic paint or gouache. I post a lot of painting process on my Instagram, and these are a few examples of my paintings. Well, besides traditional paintings, I am very interested in digital art too. So I attempted to do some digital illustrations on Procreate using iPad Pro and Apple Pencil. I am a completely beginner in digital art. Still struggle a lot in creating illustrations, but I still have the interest in learning and creating them. And so recently, XP Pen reached out to me and they sent me this. The XP Pen Artist 15.6 Pro in exchange of my review and opinion after using it for a few weeks. So in the rest of the videos, I'll be introducing some of the main features while creating an artwork and reviewing this pen tablet based on my very honest opinion as a beginner. So without further ado, let's unbox this. First thing we got is this portable stand, which is fixed at a certain angle, and then a 15.6 inches pen display screen. It also comes with a cleaning cloth for you to clean the screen. For the accessories part, we got a drawing glove, which honestly it makes me feel quite professional when wearing it. And we got this extension cord, which acts as a power adapter. A 3-in-1 cable, one end connects to the computer and another one connects to the pen display screen. Last but not least, the battery-free stylus, which boosts up to 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, and it supports 60 degrees of tilt functions. The pen is lightweight and I really like the design. It's simple and sleek. There are 2 buttons on top, which I'll explain the functions of them later. The cap of the case is actually a pen holder, which I think this is a brilliant design. And if you unscrew another end of the case, you will get these 8 replacement nibs, which allows you to change the nibs if you ever worn out the current ones. Now, this pen display needs to connect to a computer in order to use it. I find the cables a bit too distracting and making my workspace quite cluttering, but honestly, it's not a big deal. I'm using an external adapter so I can plug in the HDMI and the USB cables into my MacBook. Once I set up everything and install the files, I open the Adobe Photoshop and start testing. As I previously mentioned, the pen supports up to 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. You can easily draw with different pen pressures and tilt function. I really like how the transitions between the lines and strokes are clear and smooth. It makes drawing easier. This pen display provides full HD resolution of 1920x1080 with a display that has 88% NTSC and 130% of sRGB. The screen is also full laminated with matte finish, which improves parallax reduction with no air gap. So here I'm just trying out different kind of brush settings and also playing around with the gradient effect just to see how different brush works in different colors. There are 2 buttons on the pen. The first one allows you to change your brush and the brush size, which I think the buttons are all customizable. The second button on my pen is the eraser. Just one click and you can change the brush to the eraser and erase all the mistakes on your artworks. Sadly, you can't do this in your life, but you can do this on Photoshop though. And one click again, back to the brush, continue to draw. Convenient. However, I do notice that when I try to draw with a lighter pressure, the lines will disappear. So I can't really produce a very smooth and consistent lines, and I think that's one of their minor flaws in the pen. I actually never tried drawing using the Photoshop before, so here I'm just doing a quick sketch just to get my hands on the pen display tablet, the stylus, and also the Photoshop program, just to understand how they work, how it functions. And also I did a simple cloud painting just to understand how different brush works, how they blend, how the color performs, and just taking the time to practice and learning digital art in general. So after a few days of learning and practicing and doing tons of sketching, I started to work on this portrait for my first official digital artwork, which I don't know why I chose to draw a portrait anyway. I did struggle a lot. At first, I really had a hard time adjusting myself to use the stylus as well as drawing on the pen display because I was so used to using a paintbrush to paint on an actual canvas. So this is definitely something new and difficult for me, but in the end I still figured out a way to use both of them and just continue creating this work. I'm learning and slowly improving, so please don't judge me if I'm doing a bad job, and enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Right, I forgot to tell you all that this 15.6 Pro has an amazing features, which is the shortcut keys. The XP Pen 15.6 Pro has 8 built-in shortcut keys and a red dial positioned on the side of the tablet. You can change the settings of the buttons based on your preference, but basically it allows you to move around your canvas, zoom in and out, change your brush size, and the red dial makes the entire workflow more smooth and effective. Using this pen display for almost 2 weeks, I am done with my portrait drawing, and this is the final look. I honestly really like the features of this pen display, especially the big working surface, the shortcut keys, the laminated screen, the red dial. Despite there's some minor flaws, but I still think this pen display is a solid good product and it's a great equipment for a beginner too. The price of this 15.6 Pro has already stand out among other brands. This pen display is priced at almost $450. For the same amount of money, I don't think you can buy anything better than this. So if you'd like to check out, you can go to XP Pen's website and search for the Artist 15.6 Pro. Alright, I hope this video is helpful to anyone that is currently looking to buy a new digital tablet. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Bye!